Well, hello, my friends, and welcome to Embellish. I'm Tracy O'Connor here on eHow Home to show you guys cool designs, highlight fun trends, and introduce you to creative minds. Now, I might not be a designer, but I'm an enthusiast, just like you. On today's episode, I'm taking you on a tour of the chic and unique boutique, Rummage, and talking to Kishani Perera, the owner and amazing designer. Kishani's designed spaces for so many celebrities, all kinds of stylish and fancy people, like Gary Oldman, Jason Statham, Emily DeChanel, and Molly Sims. In our interview, Kishani talks found art, vintage finds, and how to get really stylish on a small budget. Okay, so here we are at Kishani's store, Rummage. Let's go inside. So here she is, Kishani Perera, the most bestest designer in the entire world. Seriously. What I notice about your work is it doesn't necessarily have to be expensive, but something that makes a statement.
Very unique. Yeah.
What's a way that somebody at home could do that?
You know, I really think it's important for people to personalize their spaces. So whatever's important to you, let's say you collect scarves or amazing necklaces or whatever it is, turn it into art, turn it into a display. Just anything to personalize and anything that sort of means something to you, I think, makes the house a home.
I noticed this vintage lamp.
Yeah, I love this guy. So I bought this lamp. The colors were kind of crazy, interesting, but definitely not my style.
Right.
And I wanted this to fit into a certain room where the colors are kind of purples and lime greens and pinks.
So you painted this yourself?
I did, yeah.
So tell them at home they can do it themselves
You
too.
can totally do it yourself.
Kishani, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I just want to ask you, do you have one last final tip for viewers at home? What's one way that you can kind of reignite your space?
For me, the most important thing is adding a touch of whimsy and color into a home. So it can be a thrift shop buy, something really inexpensive and just, like I said, just kind of fun. I think that's what really personalizes a house and enlivens it up a bit.
And makes it a home.
Yeah, totally.
Aren't you inspired? I feel like Kishani could turn dirty socks into a work of art. So before I left, I just couldn't let her off that easy. I cornered her and got her to confess more style-savvy secrets. Just for y'all, because I love you so much. Kishani, let's talk about repurposing. I think a lot of us have items that we don't know what to do with and we want to turn into something that's functional. So give me a few ideas. Like, what about these teacups?
These teacups are awesome. They're beautiful on their own, but you can actually use them for jewelry storage. If you have a drawer, you can put in a bunch of different little teacups and saucers. You can hang your earrings from them all the way around, put necklaces inside, put necklaces down here. And if you open up, a drawer, it's really beautifully displayed, and $2.
Is this seriously $2?
Yeah.
I feel like, Kishani, what I've learned from you is that you really don't need money to have a lot of style.
No.
What about this guy? Talk to me about him.
Love him. He's an old 1960s Italian ashtray, which on its own is just a really cool sculpture just to put somewhere on a book, on a nightstand, wherever. There are amazing sources of inspiration, such as my book, such as design blogs, Pinterest. I mean, there's amazing resources out there for great do-it-yourself ideas, budget-friendly tips.
So I hate to say goodbye to Kishani. I love her. She's amazing. She's the best. Hopefully, she won't miss this. Now that's one cool fly. So speaking of imagination, another designer, Mr. P. Allen Smith, right here on eHow Home, has some great tips for you. Combined with Kishani's remix and repurpose philosophy, you are sure to find great advice that suits your style.
I found some old sacks. These pressed against glass I think will make a very interesting wall hanging and conversation piece. Hey, how about a creative and inexpensive way to house your knives? You want to pack them in so that they all are very snug, just like that. And you see these just slide right down and rest inside there, and you can set these in just about any way you want.
I thought I'd give some of Kishani's advice a shot myself, so I repurposed some everyday objects that were around my house. What do you think? All right, Team Embellish, I've shown you mine, Kishani's shown you hers, now it's time for you to show me yours. Let's see your favorite found art or repurposing object. Just send me a video response and leave me a comment telling me all about it. Now that's all the time we have for today. I'm Tracy O'Connor. See you soon.